When you were a baby, you were absolutely fearless. Whatever emotion you felt, you expressed that emotion completely congruently. There was no fear of rejection. There was zero social anxiety. And that is why babies are so adorable. That's why everybody loves babies. That's one of the reasons why everybody loves babies. Because they express themselves purely, 100% congruently. If you were to get a happy baby and take it with you on a walk through the park, you would be an absolute chick magnet. All the women would come up to you and want to see your baby, hold your baby, talk to your baby. Even if you had to borrow the baby from somebody else, this has been proven to be a fantastic sidekick to help you get phone numbers. Imagine you saw a movie and you saw it in some strange place like the back room of a coffee shop. You hadn't heard about the movie before, but it was one of the greatest movies you'd ever seen. And then you looked it up online when you got home and found out that the critics also loved this movie. This movie had a super high rating on IMDb. This was a movie that was backed by social proof and authority, and it was coming to your town in a week in all of the theaters. You would have zero problem telling your friends about this movie. This is an objective thing outside of you that is backed by authority, that is backed by social proof, that you loved very, very much. So you would be not inhibited in the least about sharing your experience with this movie. If you've ever known somebody who's taken ecstasy, and I'm not recommending you take ecstasy, but if you've ever known somebody who's taken ecstasy, they generally have a fantastic experience picking up girls or talking to girls or being socially outgoing and getting all kinds of fantastic results when they become socially outgoing. Because for some reason, ecstasy removes all your social inhibitions. You don't talk about different stuff. You talk about the same stuff you talk about, probably even a little bit less intelligently since you're on ecstasy. But because you express yourself with so much congruence, you express all your positive emotions with so much congruence, you are incredibly attractive. Again, I'm not recommending that you take ecstasy. But what's the common thread between all these experiences? What's the common thing holding these together? A baby expressing themselves. You sharing how much you loved the movie that you saw. Somebody on ecstasy being completely congruent with their emotions and having fantastic social and romantic and sexual results. The common theme is that when you express yourself congruently, when you express your emotions congruently, you are very, very attractive. Because this is a very, very rare thing. Think of this like a law of nature, an unbreakable law of human nature. If you like yourself, other people will like you. If you don't like yourself, other people will not like you. This is an unbreakable law of human nature. So the trick is, the idea is, the goal is to truly like yourself and to express your self-appreciation as congruently as you can. Because that's what kind of happens when you're on ecstasy. Again, I'm not recommending that you take ecstasy, but that's an example of what happens when you can get into the headspace of, I truly appreciate myself and I want to share myself with other people, just like you share the movie experience with other people, without any fear of rejection, without any social anxiety getting in the way. So how do you reach this state? How do you create this state of total self-appreciation, of totally loving being in your own skin, of appreciating living your own life and expressing that with 100% congruence, so you get the same baby response where people see you and they like, I have to talk to that guy. I have to be around that guy. I have to start a conversation with that guy. How do you achieve this? Well, it's easy. It's not quick, but it's relatively simple. It's based on a daily exercise you can start doing right now. The first step is to get yourself sitting down in a quiet room without any distractions. No phones, put them somewhere else. Make sure you're alone so no one's going to bother you. Turn everything off and just sit there, close your eyes, and find a happy experience. Anything that happened in your past, it doesn't matter how far back it is. And just sit there and appreciate this experience. Appreciate this experience and allow that feeling of appreciation to kind of bleed through your mind-body system and show on your face. Just sit there and appreciate that situation. And do that as long as you can. Do this every day. Once this becomes comfortable, then appreciate just regular, normal situations. Whenever you're sitting somewhere by yourself and you're ready to do this, just feel whatever feelings you have in your body. Feel whatever emotions you have and just appreciate them. Appreciate the emotions. Appreciate the energy and the emotions and let that appreciation show on your face. Or you can do this as you're falling asleep at night. As you fall asleep, find some happy memory. And appreciate that memory. Build that memory up in your mind as you fall asleep and repeat these affirmations or something similar. I love myself. I love being myself. I appreciate myself. I appreciate being myself. And just repeat that as you fall asleep. And just do this exercise daily. Eventually, you'll start to appreciate other people. Like you'll see somebody, an attractive person. You don't have to look at them while you're doing this exercise, but kind of see them in your peripheral vision and just appreciate that now experience. I appreciate being me in this time and the expansion of the universe. I appreciate that there's an attractive person over there, that I'm feeling good feelings when I'm appreciating them, and just feel that sense of appreciation and practice letting that sense of appreciation show on your face. This takes time. This is a skill that requires continuous practice. But the more you practice this skill, the more you practice feeling appreciation, the more you'll start to naturally let that show subconsciously during conversations. That's the goal, to be in a conversation with somebody and just have that such a strong sense of appreciation during this conversation that sense of appreciation pushes out all that other junk in your brain. The more you practice a sense of appreciation, the more of a stronger focus you'll have on that sense of appreciation while you're having a conversation. And that will give you that massive charismatic baby effect, happy baby effect. If you can create the happy baby effect as an adult without any drugs, you will not need any kind of language patterns. You will not need any kind of game. You'll just need to radiate your naturally charismatic self and people will gravitate to you. People will see you and wonder what it is about you that makes you so compelling. People will want to talk to you to see if they can find out what it is about you that makes you so compelling. Or they'll just want to start a conversation with you just so they can experience you. And the more you do this exercise, the sooner that will happen. So start doing that today. Find happy memories. Sit there and appreciate them. Go out in the world. Sit there quietly and appreciate whatever's in your environment. Appreciate yourself while you're in the outside environment. Appreciate yourself and the conversations you're having while you're having them. This takes practice, but the more you practice, the stronger you'll feel that appreciation. And the stronger you feel that appreciation, the more other people will gravitate to you. So start doing that today and do this for the rest of your life. Every day, more and more for the rest of your life. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments. Please check the links below if you want to learn more. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.